Hello, everyone, and welcome to Telegraph TV. I am your host, CEO of OnDoc, Robert Wilson, and I have the distinct pleasure sitting next to someone who is an incredible individual, has been in OnDoc for around 2 months now, and is taking the company by charge and is leaving no prisoners. Please, everyone, welcome Mr. Fred Bender. Fred, are you there?
I'm right here, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I cannot complain. So where are we hearing from you today? I see that beach in the back. Where are you actually right now?
Oh, that's the view right outside my bedroom. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No, actually, I live about 30 minutes outside of Atlanta, a very, very exciting place by the name of Snellville, Georgia.
Snellville, Georgia. Okay. And have you always been there? Tell us a little bit about where you come from and where you grew up.
Nope, never. This is the first time I've lived here. Actually, my life has been about traveling. I was born in Chicago. We moved to Philadelphia, Mississippi. We moved from there to New Orleans, Louisiana, and from there to Salinas, California, and from there to Seaside, California, from there back to Pachuta, Mississippi. And so I've been around a lot of places, man. It's been great, though. I've enjoyed the travels.
Wow. Wow. And it's amazing when you talk to someone like you, seen so many different things and traveled to so many different places. Can you tell me a little bit about one of the places that you traveled to and one of the memories that you would never forget?
Well, I tell you what, probably the place that I've traveled to that I won't forget is I took a trip to Paris many, many years ago. And had a phenomenal time there. That was really awesome. But I got to tell you, when I just think about trips domestically, there's not one that I can really just put ahead of the other, because everywhere that I've ever gone, there's always been something interesting to find out about, to talk about, interesting people to meet. It's just all been a lot of fun. The travels and meeting people, that's all good.
Absolutely. And I see that you are a retired educator, and I know that that comes with a lot. Can you talk a little bit about your career and congratulations on being retired?
Well, thank you so much. And it's very interesting. I got an education by accident. I don't tell very many people this secret. Let's keep this between us. I got into education by accident. I was a sales professional. I worked as a regional sales manager for one of the major soft drink companies, and I won't say which one. And I just decided, you know what? I've given so much of my life to this career. I want to have more time with my family. And so I had an opportunity, literally wasn't looking for it, but I was hired as a teacher. And so because of the time schedule, I thought, okay, I can do that. Even if I just do it for a short period of time, I'll try it. And sure enough, I started and I loved it, loved working with the kids. Eventually, I got to a point where I began to teach teachers as a math coach, teach teachers how to teach math. And so I love that, love working with the teachers. Anything that I can do that deals with working with and helping people, I just seem to migrate toward that sort of thing. And so that was my career as an educator, revolved around teaching children and then working with and teaching teachers.
Wow. It's incredible, especially to even be on the call with somebody like you. And I know that you have a very big family. Can you talk about your big family?
Well, it's interesting. I don't think my family is that big. Other people do. I only have 8 children, and you got to understand now, I had 11 siblings. There were 12 of us. So when you think about that, when you think about coming from a family of 12 siblings, 8 is not that much. It really isn't, but I love it. I love having that large family, have 8 grandkids. And I often tell my kids, you guys are not half the men that I am, because, you've only got 1 or 2 and I have 8. And so I tease my sons all the time. But yeah, it's great having a big family, great holidays, all that stuff is awesome.
That's incredible. And more importantly, I hear that, I mean, you said that you love teaching people how to teach other people to help other people succeed. And, you know, that's incredible because there was a man who, walked on the earth a long time ago that we're not going to get into, religion or politics, but can you talk a little bit about how much your family believes in teamwork and watching others succeed?
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, Robert, we're all here on this planet, and I'll try not to get too much into my beliefs, my Christianity, because I know we're not here for a sermon, but I truly believe that we are all here actually to help other people. We're all here to do something to make the lives of other people better. There's a ton of things you can do out there to make money, right? You can literally, if you can buy bananas at the right price, you can go out there and you can sell bananas and make a profit. So you can find a ton of things to do to make money. But when you can make money by actually providing a service or a product that really helps people, that gives them value in their lives, then you're doing something that really can make a difference, whether you make money from it or whether you don't make money from it. Of course, making money from it is not a bad thing, but the bottom line is, are you doing something that makes a difference in the lives of the people that you're working with and that you're helping?
Wow. You guys are listening to Telegraph TV, sitting with none other than Fred Bender. Fred, you talked about helping others and why you joined OnDoc. Can you talk a little bit about how that fits into your mantras or into your cycle of how you like to help individuals?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, if you look at the condition of the world right now, and I'm talking about, this situation with COVID, but even before COVID came along, even prior to that, putting yourself in a position where as a person, you can share with other people a service that will allow them to have access to medical professionals at a very low cost. When you can help people have access to medical professionals at a low cost, that is value to them. To be able, and remember, I'm a guy who had 8 children. I know what it's like to wake up at 3:15 a.m. and the child is crying, he's got a fever, you don't know where to take him to emergency, you can't get to your family doctor on Saturday or Sunday, and now you got to. So all those questions, and you decide, well, let me run out and take them to urgent care. And $300, $400 later, they tell you, oh, just give him a couple of aspirin and he'll be all right. Right. So suppose you could get a medical professional at 3 a.m. and you get them on your cell phone, you FaceTime them or Zoom with them or whatever, get them on your device, and they say, oh, you're fine. Just give them a couple of aspirin and take some water, and you're done. Right? $300 later, you still got it in your checking account. Right? So that's why this is so critical. And of course, now we talk about COVID, and we talk about safe distancing, social distancing, and we talk about sitting in a doctor's office for an hour, hour and a half, waiting to be told that, just take a couple of aspirin, or to be told that here's a prescription, take it down to the local drugstore. And when you spend that copay, you could have saved that, called someone on your device, got the same information, got a prescription, and you've saved money, you've saved time. And who knows, when you consider COVID, you may have just saved your life or someone else's life. And I know this is a serious time we're living in. And so that's really important to think about, to be able to get that right there in your house, on your sofa, with your device, with your child or your spouse or whatever the case may be, and be able to do that within 10, 15 minutes. That's why this is huge. It's huge.
Well, everyone, you've heard it from one of the best people in the business, Mr. Fred Bender. Fred, last question for you. If
Hmm.
you could tell someone let's say, to let them know about what kind of culture that we have here at OnDoc and what kind of culture that they would be brought into if they would come on to with you and join your organization, what are they going to get?
You know, that's an awesome question. I'm glad you asked that because I've been involved with in the industry of direct sales. I mean, if you can call it direct sales, some people might want to call it MLM, whatever the case is. It's an industry that is proven, and it's an industry where people help people. I've seen companies that were not user friendly, if you don't mind me putting it that way, that were not user friendly. That I've seen companies where the culture was about me and only me. I got mine, you get yours, right? Where you're dealing with company here, and then as a consultant, you there. What I like about OnDoc, aside from they provide the services that people absolutely need, and they know they need it before they even talk to me, I like the fact that we've got a company with management that makes it user friendly, that makes it easy to talk with each other. You know, people are here to help you succeed. I love that because that's what I'm about. It. Nobody who's ever been a success in life has done it alone. It's always been about others chipping in, working as a team, moving together for success. What good is one person having success and everybody else is sitting there, they're still wishing they could earn money, they're still starving, they're still not achieving the kind of success that they want. And OnDoc makes it possible, starting with leadership. They set the example of what you should do when it comes to helping those people who desire to help others. And that's what I like about it. Man, I've been impressed because I can shoot an email, a message out, and get someone from management. They will respond. I love that. And I try to do the same for my team. You know, what is started at the top, what started in the culture at the top, then filters down to the bottom. And when you've got that sort of thing going, it allows everybody to succeed. And I think that's what we've got with OnDoc. That's why I'm really excited about this company, its services, and the potential it has for allowing just regular people to be able to do something that's going to change other people's lives and also change their own. Phenomenal company.
Wow. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. You guys are going to hear a lot more from Fred in the future. And Fred, let me just be the first one to tell you, for a lot of the sacrifices that you have made, and I'm not going to say your age, but a lot of the sacrifices that you have made, not only for your grandchildren, but also for your children and growing up, you have made it possible for individuals like me to have our own organizations and to be able to succeed at the levels that we want. So we want to take this next generation and move it forward and get to the next level. So I thank you on behalf of our generation for everything that you have done, and I can't wait to see the things that you do with OnDoc.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
God bless you, sir. Talk to you soon.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hi, OnDoc family. Make sure to follow us